Hello all, good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it might be at your place. Hi Kasrein, welcome. Yeah, gonna do another ad hoc stream, gonna do some more ColecoVision casts. Well, I like the games, so why not? Today we will continue our survey of, or browse through all the games that are there. And there are quite a lot, as we've noticed. And we'll see if we like them. How you doing, Kasrein? Trust you're having a good Sunday there. Today we started the letter N, because we went through the first half of the alphabet already. I have no idea what to expect. I didn't test any of the games. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, Nova Blast. No idea. iMagic. Name I vaguely remember, but I don't know what from. We'll see. Okay, start to start. I hope the audio levels are okay there. Okay, there are opponents. I trust you can hear me and game audio, because that's always a bit of a struggle at the start of a stream, or can be. Looks like there's one more opponent there. And there's something down there. The question is, what am I supposed to do now? Ah. Okay, wave 2, we're gonna try. Oops, let's try not to get hit. I said let's try not to get hit. They're doing great. Oops. So it looks like we have to defend the cities or whatever they are down there from the alien attacks. Not very original, but I guess it works. Before last week I had maybe seen 2 or 3 really, because I never owned a console. I was always a home computer gamer, so I had the ZX Spectrum. Well, before that the Timex Sinclair 1000, but then the ZX Spectrum. And after that I went to PC gaming, and even that only limited because I didn't game that much during the 90s. My game was mostly done during the 80s and only really started again the last 4 or 5 years, but mostly retro gaming. And so far I had only done home computer games during my streams, and I decided last Thursday, okay, let's try something from a console, since I never owned a console. Okay, is there still an opponent there somewhere? Ah, that one. Okay, do I have another? Ah, I have another button. Okay, there we go. But I have to admit, I really like what I see from the ColecoVision. Decent sound. Now, this is nothing special, but there's some games with decent music. Ah, that was the last city, I guess. Yeah. And, well, quite decent graphics, actually. Nice colors. And as some said, it does remind me somewhat of MSX games. And it turns out there are quite a few conversions from the between MSX and ColecoVision. Yeah, I'm very happy with the MiSTer. When I got it because at that time the ZX Spectrum Next wasn't available in a Kickstarter, and I wasn't sure when the next one would come. So I decided to get the MiSTer, and looking back, yes, the ZX Spectrum Next looks nicer. The keyboard is nice, but the MiSTer has so many more options that I'm quite glad I went with this one in the end. Okay, what do we have? Regular, unleaded, or premium? Let's go for regular then. Ah, of course, yeah. We know this one, be it under a different name, and okay. I don't think I'm allowed to touch one of the red ones, I'm guessing. Hey Brock, good afternoon. Nope. I'm fine, Brock, I hope you are too. Ah, come on. I've never been good at this game, in any version. I know what I'm supposed to do, but that doesn't mean that I will be able to do it. No, too slow. This version is Oil Well, but I'm trying to think. I think there's something with an and in the original title. Or this is the original, I'm not sure. But yeah, Oil's Well is the one this is called, yep. No, let's not take that risk. Come on, give me a chance to go down there. It doesn't help if I go in the wrong direction. Like now. Yeah, well. It's a fun game indeed. I'm not good at it. I don't have much experience with it either. I think you played it more, Brock, I'm guessing. I know the Amigos guys played a version of it in the past on, I don't know what system anymore. But it's an interesting game, yeah. Oilswell it's called in this case. We go on to Omega Race, because as you know, I only play short things. Some games that are really that I am a bit better at will take a bit longer, but that's not many of them, so no worries there. Okay, let's just go for standard game. Okay, I'm there. Okay. One button fire, one button. Oops. One button accelerate. They could just have used the up button for accelerate, the up, but oh well. This is not going too well. Nope. That was so short, I will give it another try, but first a sip of tea. Hi Curtis, yes. You seem to know it. I never heard of it before and I find it frustrating, although I got through one somehow. How you doing, Curtis? How's your Sunday morning? Cause yeah, it's still morning there, eh? Oops. This is not the type of game I'm usually very good at. Yeah, let's not fly into them. Come on, Frodo. Oops. Yeah, Curtis, I decided to go for yet more ColecoVision. I do really like the games on here, and I like the graphics, the audio. Okay, what can we all do? Level... Can I do one player? Let's see, how do I do this? Not with up and down. Start to start game, what do I do then to... this one. Well, Dr. J then, I guess. Doesn't matter really. Let's do 4 minutes per quarter. I'll probably not make it past the first quarter, but just have a look at what it is. Loser out makes sense. Oops. Ah, I have to go out of the thing, yeah, of course. Long time since I played any basketball for real. Oops. A bit basic graphics for the ColecoVision, but... Oops. Okay. Oh, come on. Then we do it this way. It's not the easiest game, but it is playable. But yeah, graphically, not the best game we've ever seen from the ColecoVision. Ah, I'm actually getting back in the game a bit, it seems. Or it seemed at least. I'll only play the 1/4, that's more than enough in this case, but... Thanks for the follow, Shin. Okay, not gonna get that one. A question for those in chat. When Sin just followed, did you also get a tone or was that only on my side? Because if it was, I will have to change that tone to something else. Oops. Oh wow, timeout. Not doing too good, but less bad than I expected to do. Okay, well, 1/4 is enough of this, but it's decently done. But let's go to Pepper 2. I guess that's a follow-up to Pepper, but I don't know what Pepper is, so we'll have to wait and see. Familiar melody. Ah, wait, I do know this game. It's just not under this name. I actually do remember Pepper now. I think the original one is indeed called Pepper. Just, oops. And that was too late. And too late. This plays well, beat a bit fast for me, but that's more my fault than the game's fault, so... Ah, bottom left still. Okay, got the screen complete. That's a first for me in this game. I love these kind of games, but I'm not very good at them, even though I love them. I wanted this one here. Oops, oh well. Let's start with this one then. I don't feel completely in control with this stick. This is more a game for a joystick than a controller, I guess. I already did this. And that was a bit too much. Ah, bummer. That was my own fault. I think that deserves at least one oops. But yeah, fun game. Runs well. Okay, let's go out of order here. Start with Pitfall before Pitfall 2, of course. And just in case anyone wonders, that pro part there was put in there by my moderator, and of course that's a bit of a joke. Because I'm far from a pro. Yeah, okay. And then you timing is everything. Okay, now how do I get off again? Ah, down arrow, down key, okay. If I remember correctly, I can only jump on them when they have their mouths closed. So not now. Ah, missed. I'm sure most of you guys have played this one before in some version or other. Let's go to number 2. Yeah, I'm allowed to swim here. Nope. Then what's the jump? Is it up for jump then? Nope. This one, okay. Can I not pass that one? Looks like I can't. Okay. Can I go under here maybe? No. Never really played Pitfall 2, so... Has anyone of you played it before, guys? Once again, pretty good music. Okay, that jump. The timing of the jump is difficult. Uh-oh. Sure, bring me all the way back. While that happens, let's switch my drinks. Okay, I guess something's going on with Twitch because I see I'm a new live message. Did we lose connection there for a bit, guys, or? I didn't get any message that it was down, but looks like the connection was down for a bit. If that's the case, sorry guys. That will be a save point then. Oops. Let's not touch that. So that's not the way to do this. Ah, that's how I'll climb down, okay. We keep trying. I guess I'm a sucker for punishment here. I hope I still have viewers, because as I said, it looked like I had a problem there. Or there was a problem at some point there somewhere. Not sure if it was my side or on Twitch side. Yeah, that's not the plan. Because we know that goes wrong. Okay, let's see another game. Let's go for a classic racing game. Rookie is probably hard enough for me. 3 laps. Single race. I don't know. We'll just go for the first track. This actually looks quite good. How do I get through there? Come on. Let me do it this way. I guess I need to go for a pit stop because my tires are starting to look bad. So. Okay. A decent game. But not one I'm good at. Oh yeah, Popeye. Oh, this is an interesting one. I tried to play the arcade version of this a while ago. And failed miserably. Then tried the Coco version of it. As Curtis well knows. And it was a lot more playable than the arcade version for me. But that of course was not an official one. This actually looks quite good and seems to play reasonably well. Now, how aggressive is Bluto or Brutus or whatever his name is in this one? Oops, wrong. My timing was off there, but... yeah, pretty aggressive. So this is closer to the arcade version than the Coco version was. Oops, I guess I ran out of time there. Ah, bummer. Okay, I did not know he could jump down. But this is playable, even though not... I prefer the Coco version still for playing. Graphic-wise, this was probably a bit better. Another classic, of course, Qbert. Oops. Let's try not to die. That's not gonna work this way. I'm just checking because I seem to have a slight problem here, but no, it all looks okay. Oops, there I found myself. Hey Kristen, good morning I guess your time. I'm doing good, how are you? Thanks for the resubscribe. I'm still having to get used to hearing a noise when people resubscribe. I haven't really set up the various notifications correctly yet, but at least I get a noise now in my ears. Oh no. Doing workouts, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did you also hear a beep when you did, or was it just on my side? Because if so, I really need to replace that with something better. I'm not complaining, of course, that there's a noise. Okay, because there was a pretty loud beep in my ears, so I wasn't sure if it was... I will have to replace that with something. In case you're wondering, I'm playing games on a classic arcade console from 1982, the ColecoVision. It's from about the same time, this one, by the way, but yeah. Oh, you mean the sound was like Pac-Man? Yeah, it was a relatively loud beep. Ah, okay, I didn't know that I can get I still shouldn't jump into the other colors, but at least now I know I can get the green ones and get a pause that way. And game over. Yeah, as I said, the ColecoVision console from 1982. I never owned a console, and I basically started playing. Was really only one shot on Thursday. I wanted to do a bit of a try on the ColecoVision, but turns out I like the games on here. I like the quality, I like the music, the sound, the graphics. So I decided to do another stream yesterday, and then I decided, okay, let's make it into series. So I go to the complete set of games that's available, and I'm now basically just starting the second half. Yeah, if you compare this to other systems of the same time, it's remarkably good. I agree. Let's see what we have here. So this is the... Oh joy. So this is more like a tic-tac-toe kind of thingy than the original Qbert. Well, we'll see what happens. Ah. The first thing that happens is that I jump in the wrong direction. Okay. Ah, and then I jump onto that. Smart move. I trust my audio levels are okay, so you can hear both my voice and the game good enough. Hi again, Brock. There we go. Okay, this is actually more fun than I expected. I thought this would be an irritating game, but it's actually kind of fun. It's more of a puzzle than the original Cube was. That should be enough, yeah. Hey, Gogglebox. Good afternoon. I somewhat expected you to come by at some point. Ah, okay. Okay, well. Since you asked when I was gonna stream again. How you doing, Gogglebox? Having a good Sunday? No problem, no problem. I'm just glad you got here. Oops. Let's jump into that. As you can see, we're still doing ColecoVision. There we go. It's getting more difficult now. Ah, got one. No, I haven't had a chance yet. I was too busy with all kinds of other things, watching streams and such, and today I've been moderating on a stream too. So I completely missed all the snooker so far. Was it any good? Let me see. I need... No, I need this. That's the one. Okay, I will have a look tonight, because I actually sort of forgot that it was on today. That's the direction. Oops. Yeah, because I do normally watch snooker, but I haven't had a chance so far this year, really. I seem somewhat busy with all kinds of things Twitch related. I don't know why. Of course, I did it to myself, but That was wrong. Okay, this was more fun than I expected. Ah, I was still playing, it seems. I thought I was dead. Or am I? There we go. So this one should go, yeah. Let's not jump off. Come on. Okay, that is game over. This is interesting. I never played this one, but it's quite playable. I do need to sip of drink, because let's see what this is all about. Okay, can I go up somewhere, or do I? No. And what am I supposed to do here? Or can I go to the left? No. Okay, that's all nice, but what am I supposed to do? Anyone know this game? I don't seem to be able to move up at all. Okay, I can move down a bit. Then what happens? There's bound to be something I'm supposed to do here, but what? No idea. I'm guessing this needs a manual to find out. Let's leave it for now. I will write it down on my list of games to check out to see what it's all about. That rhymed. Not on purpose, sorry guys. Quest for Quintana Roo. Looks interesting, but no idea what. Okay, one player, 135. Okay, we go for one then. And this is a classic. And don't shoot the fuel, cause you need that. It's just, see, exactly. And that was a mistake. Talk about a classic game, but this looks better than I remember it from other systems, so... Wait for, and I crash. I hope everything stays stable, because earlier there seems to have been a slight issue that I suddenly was no longer online, so... And 1. Okay, classic game. Hi, Erk-Jan. Nice to see you. I decided to have an ad hoc stream tonight, so... How did the rest of your day go? Okay, Kristen. Have a good lurk. Maybe see you in a bit, and otherwise see you soon, I hope, at least. Yeah, Jan, as I think I mentioned earlier, I'm a home computer guy from the 80s. And I'm actually trying something here that I normally never do. I'm playing on the ColecoVision, well, on my MiSTer, but ColecoVision games. I started that Thursday and liked them so much, the games, that I decided to continue some more. Okay, no exit there. I have no idea what I'm doing, because these games are completely new to me. But I like what I've seen of the ColecoVision so far. I really like the graphics, the audio. Oh, this is not the most spectacular game that I've seen, but I've seen quite a few. Okay. Kill everything and then you can go to the exit. Okay. Oh, now I have to... Was that a machete or something? Because I can't change weapon or anything. No. Oh, let's try not to jump over there. Yeah, new to us, eh? You were more, you were a console guy, I think, starting with the NES, more or less. I seem to remember you saying earlier. And then on to PS5 now, I think you said. So yeah. I can do NES on this MiSTer too, but that's something that will come at some point. I decided to first go with, well, basically the same time as my main home computer, that Spectron was. The ColecoVision likes the ZX Spectrum is based on a Z80 CPU. Whoa, waiting stable sweeper. Okay, well, stable sweepers are important. Without them, the writers would have to do it themselves. I'm just going through games relatively quick. I'm mostly looking at what's on there. And some games I play a bit longer because they fall more into my direction. Oh, you have okay, Beamer. Okay, now I have a few ZX Spectrums. Let's see, what do I have? A 48K. I have a +2, +2A, and +3. But I have a old-fashioned TV for it, a small one. Plus, I use an HDMI interface these days and have them connected to a 4x3 monitor. But nowadays, I mostly play using the MiSTer, and that's just connected to my standard 25-inch screen here. Well, one of the two screens, because I have two next to each other, and that's what I'm playing on now too. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Ah. Heh. If you use repair CRTs, because it's been a while since those were available, I guess you might not be too much younger than I am. Oops. But that's just a guess, because, as I said... Okay. Okay, then you were... yeah, a lot younger than I expected, given the CRT thing. Can I go to here instead? Oh well. Now you're a lot younger than me then. I turned 52 last month, so... Ah, I see. You went for... yeah, I understand what you mean. So basically at about 16 or so that you started then, 16 or 17. I used to repair TVs in the past, but that was mostly as a hobby, and that was in the black and white TVs actually, because once the color came in, it became a lot harder if you're not if you weren't trained for it. I think you were from the Achterhoek, eh? Ah, okay, have to color them. Hi, Dang. Nice to see you. Ah, it's not so much color, it's screwing them in place. Okay. And then I guess I made a mistake now because I probably... Okay, can I unscrew? Yeah, I can. But I probably need to be able to get to the axis again. Yeah, got it. Okay, that's the idea. Doing good, doing good. How are you, Dang? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hey, Curtis. No problem. Yeah, I decided to have an extra stream. I was had nothing else to do. I thought I might as well do another ColecoVision stream. What's the difference? Why are some red and why are some black? Ah, they have to be in the right position. Okay. Then I guess I... Okay, then how do I do that? Most of them were hardwired. Although there were some transistors in there. That was basically the level we were at. How you doing, Curtis? I'm starting to get this, I think. Yeah, that built-in printer wasn't smart, I agree. I think I got it now. Full is a good start, I guess. So I have to get them in the right position. And then still be able to get to the exits. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of wiring in those. I'm pretty sure Curtis has seen those old TVs too. This is an interesting game. I've never seen this one, but it's an interesting puzzle. Did you know this one, Curtis? Or any one of you? Okay, so this is the final position I have to be in. Okay, that's the final position for that one. So to get back then I have to be able to do that one in the row below last. Okay, that's the correct position. Can I just leave it there, or do I have to do anything about that? Okay, so this is an easier puzzle still, where it's just important that I get everything screwed down. Of course, I'm not getting any extra time because I'm doing it slowly, but... Rock and Bolt, yes, Rock, indeed. Yeah, I think I saw it advertised too, but okay, so... There is a bit of a background there, Erkjan. Yes, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, but there's more to it than just that. My first name is Frank, and my last name starts with Frodo. So it's a combination of those things. Let's see, I'm guessing I have to... No, I have to be in this position. Okay, but I need this to be able to get this probably there, yeah. Let's see where this one belongs. No, the other one, okay. But yes, I'm also a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I read The Hobbit 7 times, of which the first time in Dutch and the rest in English, and Lord of the Rings I read 8 times, only in English though. Well, Brock, you know me a bit by now, so... yeah, the films are too long. Well, there are too many. There's... Okay, yes, there's a multi-screen thing. I thought that already. I started reading it, never completed it. For some reason, I just can't get into that one. I guess it has a lot to do with the fact that basically, of course, Tolkien himself never completed it. Hi, Wen. Good evening. Let's check the time. Why I looked behind me, I don't know, because I also have a clock on my computer in front of me, but... Force of habit, I guess. How was your rest of today, Wen? Had some good rest? Oh no, I need this loose, because otherwise I can't get to the other ones anymore. Yeah, familiar faces, eh, Wen? Okay, and now I guess I get the same puzzle, but now I have to put them in a specific position. Oh no, no, it's a different one. Okay. I'll play one more level. Although, no, let's first see on the other side. Ah, okay, so that has to be on the other end. Yep. That's a problem then, because I can't get there now, so I first have to do this one. Yeah, I will at some point, but there's so much I still want to read, you know. And of course I made a mistake. Ah, I'll leave it be for now, but I get the idea. This is an interesting game that I need to spend some more time with again. Rock and Bolt. Another one to add to my list. And you will notice when I didn't die in this one. Boxing. Oh well, let's have a look at it. That's the wrong one. Hi Rob, good morning I guess for you. Nice to see you here too. Yeah, feel free to lurk or whatever you want. You also, what are you repairing at the moment? Okay, we have to listen to this for a moment. Given that it says Wacky, I'm guessing that's Aaron. Good morning. But yes, I'm not sure if it will work with this one. But we'll see. So far it seems to. Yeah, I tend to listen to audiobooks, but at the moment a bit less, because I usually listen to them on the way to the office on my bicycle. And at the moment it's all working from home. Yeah, actually, I must say I like most of the graphics on these games, Aaron. They're surprisingly good. Yeah, I'm losing, but that was to be expected. But do I have multiple hits? Probably depending on which position, which button I hold. Ah, okay, defense with that one. So I have two hits and I have two defense buttons, low and high defense. Not that that will make any difference because I will lose this anyway, but no, nowadays I'm a data storage specialist for a large ICT company. I manage mostly Sun attached storage these days. And I was originally a Unix sysadmin. Yeah, it was really the first of the next generation, I guess, of consoles. Came out a few years later, of course, 1982. Ran on the Z80. And as someone mentioned the other day, there were a lot of conversions between MSX and ColecoVision. And okay, that's the end. Knockout. Let's see what we have here. Rolloverture. I got an H here, sorry about that. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to catch the ball or am I supposed to avoid it? Okay. Of course, Curtis. That's always the easiest, eh? Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, so I need to get the ball into a certain hole. Now, how do I do that? Ah. Okay. This one, I'm starting to get the idea, but it's gonna take more to get through that. Hi, Odin. Okay, it's getting busy here. How did your killing go, Odin? See, as if I knew what you were doing, eh? Which game are you playing, Odin? Okay, Georgebox. Was nice to see you again. Have a good rest of the day and see you soon, I hope. Ah, Dead by Daylight. Okay, not my game. I watched it, but it's not something I would play. Okay, where is my... What do I do here? I can't help but feel that I'm missing something here, a graphic or such. Phasmo is a lot of fun. But Dead by Daylight I've been watching a lot, but no. I have a feeling that I'm missing something. Yeah, that's what I think too. It looks like I'm missing the character, cause... Yeah, something is wrong here. This is... looks like a corrupt game, or the emulation is not 100% yet. Brussels sprouts. No, not for me. Let's see what we have here. I see, okay. Okay, I got shot at. And how does that surprise you, Odin, that you meet my moderator here? Okay. We go to the next one, Sue or Sam. Okay, interesting intro. Okay, so I get to walk and I shoot with one button. Do I also... Oh, either button shoots actually, okay. Did I miss something there that you typed, Curtis? Let's have a look. Did you really just say ouch? Yeah. Dinner. Not a bad idea, actually. I will have that in a bit too. But for now, I'm still streaming a bit. Okay, let's have a look at Sir Lancelot. See if that's more to my liking. Music is good. Let's see, what did I miss in the meantime? Brussels sprouts cooked in brown butter with... Ah, okay, Reek, yeah, okay. Real bacon bits, yep. No, I had something a small bit earlier when, and I have to eat something every 2 hours. And last thing I ate was about an hour and a quarter ago. So it'll be okay. Oh, this is what we have here. Okay. Took me a little bit to realize what we were playing here. Oops, missed. I'm guessing, yeah, it's just standard rules. Touch them from the top. The top one is gonna be interesting. Got it. Okay. Do I just have to cross here? I don't guess I will have to... game over. I'll try this one more time, because I think they are actually dragons, Odin. Missed that one, okay. There's an interesting variation on a well-known theme. I'm guessing so. Do I just need to go here? Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do then in this one. Unless that was what I was supposed to do. Because this is second level, yeah. No, never saw that one. And I have to take a very short break. Because otherwise it's gonna be wet here. And we don't want that. For some reason, my control pad has disconnected. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, it looks like. Yeah, Curtis, I was thinking that about Pegasus and the Phantom Riders. They are very similar, I feel. We'll go skiing. Okay. Now, not a possibility here in the Netherlands, at least not outdoors. The bit of snow that fell earlier is already gone again. I know Odin hidden the can. Now we are used to, because of a friend of ours, say we're gonna facilitate. Work, that will be tomorrow too. 3 days of work and then I have a long weekend off, thankfully. Okay. I know you do, Curtis, I know you do. But no, we had probably about half a centimeter fall here during the night and that was gone by the time I woke up this morning, mostly, apart from on a few roofs. Okay, we got to name a player. Other button, I guess, yes. Well, let's try both at level 1. What kind of temperature are you having at the moment, Curtis? Okay, so this is basically the same as the skiing section from Horace Goes Skiing, just with a bit better graphics. Yeah, Odin, I know. You have different temperatures than we have, I know. Right now, here it's +4, I see. Sounds like a lovely weather, Curtis. I was just gonna say, -8 isn't that bad for for this time of year, from what I remember when I was there. It always sounds weird that one is happy about wind and rain, but I understand your situation, Odin. Okay, avoid those gray parts, okay. I know, Curtis, last time I was in the winter in Canada, now that was in BC, we hit -25. And I, of course, follow the weather in Canada to some degree, given that my girlfriend is Canadian, so... Okay, well, it's a skiing game. Okay, so this needs a special controller, but with this one it has a standard controller hack. For those who haven't seen it yet, I will actually quickly show it. I am not using a ColecoVision controller. I'm actually using this controller for the Nintendo, well, I should say the Super Famicom system. And it's a bit higher, yeah. It has the numbers that I need to be able to do ColecoVision. Yeah, I've been North Central BC amongst other places, yes. Oh, when the Saints, okay. It's a special controller, Odin, that was made for one program only. A online, that is on telephone, gambling program in Japan. The gambling on the horses. Okay, so this is basically a variation on Centipede, with some differences. Yeah, we're working from home at the moment. We have been since March, and we will be at least another 2 months. I'm thinking probably even longer. We'll see. Thankfully, we can still work from home. It's better than not working, I guess. So. Although, as Ren will tell you, working from home isn't always that fun either. New level. Oh yeah, it has its pros and cons, of course. Yes, the advantage is that you don't have to travel. The disadvantage is that I don't get to cycle every day. And that's noticeable in my weight. And as I usually tell my colleagues, the advantage is that I don't see them, the disadvantage is I don't see them. Oh, I don't have to push them. Keep pushing, it's auto fire. Yeah, working from home is not for everyone, I understand that, Eric. And yes, I know how you feel about it, Wen. Ah. I don't know what the Saints coming marching in has to do with the rest of the game, but oh well. Okay, Odin, take your time. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I have the same as Wen since March, and we're not allowed at the office at all at the moment. But well, that's part of the reason why I've been watching a lot of Twitch. I listened to Twitch, Twitch things when it was still around, but now music streams mostly during the day and chat a bit, so at least I have some contact. Plus, I have to go out to get my groceries and such at times. But yeah, it is not. It's far from perfect. Let's see. Lose fire button to flip Slurpy and spit poison. Yeah, I was trying to read that. Cave bug. Press fire button to begin. Okay. This is not logical. This is clearly not originally made for the ColecoVision because they're asking you to use the joystick to select with up and down and such the levels. If it had been originally for the ColecoVision, okay, so I turn around that way and I have to not quite sure what I'm doing. Thanks for the follow, the project. Oops. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. We're playing some random alphabetical order ColecoVision games today. My third day of my third stream of that. Okay, Paint and Play Workshop. I'm afraid, but I'm gonna have a quick look before we go to the next game. I don't think this will be one we will be looking at long. Yeah, exactly. Okay, the melody I know. And what can I do here? I'm not quite sure about this one either, mate. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Am I... Okay, I can... Okay, then can I put it down somewhere, or what's the plan? Looks like I can select an object. Okay, this is basically a children's drawing program. Let's not. Let's go to Smurf Rescue. That should be a bit better, I guess. You have experience with the ColecoVision the project? I can't think of your name, so I will keep it up the project, because just the sounds a bit weird. Okay, I have to jump, I guess. And of course, it's up for jump. Do I have anything else that I can do? No, just walk and jump. Okay, see it, yeah. Oh, duh. I thought the water was always hot there, Odin. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm playing on the MiSTer, by the way, the project, as you may know, but just in case. Because I don't have original hardware apart from a number of Spectrums. I can't afford money nor space for more original hardware. Oh, come on. This would be a bit easier with a joystick instead of the controller. Okay, mate. Have a good shower. Yeah, I haven't tried the Intellivision yet, but yeah, for me, as you may have read or heard, I never owned a console. I've always been a home computer guy, so for me it is a first exploration of a console, and I decided to go with something that's from the same period as my favorite home computer. No, Erkjan, I do have a Discord, but it's not set up yet for usage. That will come though in the future. I'm really a very new streamer. My first stream was November 28th. And I'm slowly going forward with this. Let me do it this way. Phew. Yeah, and then we do it there. I can tell that Wen isn't really here at the moment, because otherwise my counter would have been way up there already. Yeah, I only have to mention her name. I know you are. That's okay. No need to be sorry. And that was wrong. Well, I have, of course, experience with other games, Eric Janne. But this is interesting. There are a lot of fun games on here, actually, I must say. Space Fury, okay. A Sega game, okay. Sega Space Fury. Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe when I see it. Hash and 1. Prepare for battle. Oh boy. Okay, so this looks like a variation on asteroids. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to shoot or am I supposed to go? Okay, got it. Oh, sorry, the streaming. Okay, yeah, I watch a lot of good streamers, and I basically started streaming November 28th. I know the exact date because I wanted to see what it was like from the other side. I'm moderator for a few people, including Wen, as you have noticed earlier today. And I want to see what it was like from the other side. And well, people started watching, and I actually turned out to enjoy it. So I thought, well, let's go on with it. So. Yeah, I've met a lot of great people on here. Well, Wen, of course, we already mentioned, but there are a few others too. Both the retro gaming community in general and, well, in my case also, despite me not singing, the Trade Sings community were very welcoming. And well, because when you look here, the people that are in here, there's a number of retro community people, but also a number of them that I know through Trade Sings and other related communities, and it's just fun to see those communities come together. I'm not sure if I'm a natural. When I watch myself, I cringe sometimes, but I still make rookie mistakes, and then I realize, oh, well, wait a second, you are still a rookie, so that makes sense. But yeah, the general retro gaming community is pretty good. Of course, there are always exceptions, but you get those anywhere. What I do notice in general in the retro game community is that they don't mind helping each other. Don't see each other as much as competition, but more as well, colleagues, I guess. And that's actually quite nice. Because that's absolutely not the case in all channels you find on trades. I know I can move around in the ship, but I'm used to do the same that I do in original asteroids. Stay still as long as you can, because otherwise you only fly into stuff anyway. Ah. Okay, it's a very colorful variation on asteroids. This will not be my favorite game, but it's well made. Has some interesting things there. And that's not gonna work. How many lives do I get here? Oh, this is my last one, it seems. I was just looking in chat at the moment. I see multiple streamers. Oh, and for those that don't know, very important, some of my videos, including this one, because I decided to do the whole series on there, are also uploaded to the Amigos Retro Gaming. Well, they are in the channel at the moment. The YouTube channel once a week, Friday at about around 9 p.m. Central European time. And that's this channel. So apart from on Twitch, you can also find all the videos on there. Yeah, Aaron, you never knew about that one, huh? Let's see, what time do we have? I know you do. And the advantage of having them on there is that they are kept, well, let's put it indefinitely, unlike on Twitch, of course, where they will disappear after a while. I'll go on for another half hour, I guess. Okay, so what do we have here? Is this a Space Invaders-like thingy, or... Okay, let's not get hit there. One shot at a time, okay. Oh no, two shots, okay. And looks like I can shoot a shot that comes down, so that's good at least. So you have a chance against the bombs. I'm still not very good at shoot 'em ups. Although not as bad as at first place in shooters, as I noticed when I tried them for a change a few days ago. Oh, Aaron, do you know a game called Ghostbuster on the ColecoVision? That was one I ran into on my Thursday stream, and I was surprised that I'd never seen it and that I'd never seen it on other machines, because it makes perfect sense. No, Gustbuster. G-U-S-T. Was Guster, yeah. It's a game where you hang from 4 balloons and you can inflate and deflate them. It's was interesting. Hey, there's an interesting difference to any other version of this game I've ever seen. Any other version of this game, I have to do movement forward or whatever to be able to shoot. Here I can shoot without hitting a movement key. Oops, let's not crash into it. Oh, I know that feeling, Curtis. I had a lot of games I loved, but wasn't very good at. Okay, so that is indeed an issue with the game on certain systems. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know, Aaron, because then I don't have to worry about it. Ah, I missed something there. And I'm running out of time too. No. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because there is actually a steering wheel controller for this, huh? Although the question is, does Brent call it a steering wheel? Given the size of the wheel. Squish him Sam, okay. What are we gonna squish? Okay, so I'm no idea what I'm doing here for now. No. I am playing, I hope, not that it's... Ah, I wasn't, that's why. Duh. I was wondering why I did such weird movements without me doing anything. I'm guessing I just need to go up as far as possible. Oops, that was too early. Yeah, that was a real oops, man. If you happen to be watching. Ouch. Let's try one more time. Why not? I can crush him with my feet. Okay. Whoops, yeah, okay. Okay, that's it, I guess. And I think... Oh, Erk-Jan, I was waiting for someone to do it. First of all, I think I deserve at least 2 oopses where I did... It was my own fault that I died. There. But I have a command for people that start about hairy feet. Might not surprise you. As you can imagine, you're not the first one to combine that thingy. Wow, that sounds good. Okay, not quite sure. Okay, that's Ready Player One. Okay. I've never played this, so I love the sound. This is really... Can I also move somewhere? Okay, sector secured. Ah, got it. Now I got the idea. I realize now that I also have to look at the bottom section of the screen, but... Okay, I'm not gonna play this, but it sounds great, I must admit. Yeah, okay, that they didn't put that in here, Aaron, I understand. But for what it was, I found the audio was pretty good. Okay, let's go for wave 1 easy. This one I do know, and of course it has plane control, so I have to make sure. That wasn't good. I'm just never good at this. Never have been, never will be, but doesn't mean I don't like it. Certain games are even worse than others, as you can see. Okay. I'm constantly steering the wrong direction. But yeah, these arcade conversions are amazing. Okay, we go on to the next. As you see, I'm even worse at that than some others. Strike it, let me guess. My guess would be 10-pin bowling. No. Okay, I'm bound to have a key to start with, because so far I haven't. Okay, I was playing it seems, but I didn't. Oh no, that's what I wondered. Couldn't imagine that being me, because I didn't see any control. Okay, this is the kind of game where you really need a trackable or mouse or something, not a joystick. But that goes for any Arkanoid and such clone. Okay. 32x, okay. By the way, Eric Jan, I don't know if you ever watched Amigos Retro Gaming's stream. They have Friday evening our time stream at 5 or at 11 our time, usually, in which they talk about Amiga games. I don't know if that's something for you, but okay. I guess I was once able to play these kind of games without having a feeling that I'm constantly dying. Come on. Okay, I'm going to something else, but let's hope these sport games work with the original. Oh, you own Noxel's Chaotix. Okay. Yeah, that's not one you can easily find, from what I understand. Hmm. Yeah, Erjan, I think you really might be interested from what I see there in... I'm actually gonna do a shout out for them. Because I think you will enjoy the content there. Okay. Don't you agree, Aaron? He really sounds like someone who should be watching your show, eh? Looks like I accidentally select 2-player, or did I? It's also a podcast. Okay, this is... I have a feeling that it wasn't playable with the standard controller. Amigos does Amiga on Friday evenings, and the podcast is out. And on Sunday they do Random Systems and ARG Presents. Today it was the PS1, but it can also be something like Spectrum or TS1, Time Sync 1000, or... Well, ColecoVision was also on there at some point, I'm pretty sure. And there's all kinds of machines that come by. And apart from that, they also do a Spectrum show nowadays again, about once a month. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this is... Yeah, this is a 2-player only, it looks like. Well, both are good things, I guess, Odin. Oops. Okay, so this is a more classic version of... a variation on Scramble than the other one we saw. Yeah, I know, Odin. And money, because you also needed the special controller for a lot of the games in this one. My fire buttons are exactly the wrong way around from what I would expect. Can I auto fire? Yes, I can. Okay, then I can do it this way. I'm running out of fuel, so I better hit that one. And hope I get another one quick, because For those who have never played this, yeah, in Scramble and Scramble-like games, you fuel by bombing a fuel tank. Made perfect sense back in the day. If you think about it now, it just sounds weird, of course. We never thought about it as being weird, Odin. There we go. Oops. Yeah, logic in games has always been something that you didn't see most of the time. Yeah, it's just like normal, that's also very boring. So from what I'm reading, Aaron, this is an arcade conversion as such. As you said, I compare it to Scramble, but okay, well, it's based on Scramble, of course, that's clear from everything, but well, this basically does have checkpoints per level, I guess, but real checkpoints? A prequel even, okay. I didn't know that, because I never knew this, but I knew Scramble, of course, because Scramble was, well, famous, of course. It was interesting. But yeah, so you mentioned it there, Odin. I always find it funny when people say current games nowadays are so hard, and then they get save points every few seconds. I'm not saying that we had it harder with games. These were also, the new ones are also hard, but it's different. If you look at the game, well, one of my favorites. That reminds me, Odin, did you complete Dungeon Keeper in the end? Because I knew you were going through it, but I don't remember if you completed it or not in the end. Yeah, not just that, Curtis. It's also there was a difference, of course, between games in, say, the States or Japan compared to European games. Eh? How far in are you, Odin? Yeah, the pixel perfect jumps, the manic miners and jet set release and sites. Or things like, what's it called? Shocky Egg is another one of those. Yeah, you only get those basically still on, well, for the retro games made by programmers nowadays. Something like more T-Faker, the one we are playing as a high score challenge. I see I started again. I wondered, because I knew I was out of life. Super controller test I don't need. Super cross force. Okay, it's not too bad, Odin. But yeah, more T-Faker that we're playing as the high score challenge on the Spectrum now that has some very pixel perfect movements and such where you really have to know exactly what you're doing to avoid being hit. Okay, I have no idea what we have to expect here. Okay. Okay. This is different from what I'm used to, but... Okay. Yeah, collision detection was something else back in the day, yeah? By the way, Kurt, I don't know if I ever asked you. Of course, I know that you did Coco and such, but did you ever have a console too? Oops. Now I have to pay attention to two sides. What's going wrong there? Interesting. Different challenge than I expected. Yeah, game engine indeed, Odin. The game itself doesn't have to work. The programmer itself for the game doesn't have to work, but the game engine. Okay. Yeah, it allows you to concentrate more on the game instead of on the code, I guess, Odin. Ah, yes, of course. Just checking which button I need. I try not to be hit. Oops. What do you develop for, by the way, Odin? I don't think we ever discussed that. I know PC, or what do you do? Node.js, okay. Yeah, I know the Unreal Engine. I know it supports it, but I wasn't sure which engine you were using. Okay, let's see how bad I am a tapper on this machine. I've shown that I'm not good at it at various machines so far, so let's try this one. I'll probably have the wrong one because I forgot to check the first section. Okay. This looks great, and yeah, I agree, Aaron. And not just that, it's also very playable. Of course, I know the game itself from the past, but it plays a lot easier than I'm used to from other versions. Oops, made a mistake there. Yeah, funding a bar is one thing. Ah, they do have the dancing girls. Because that I did miss in the Coco version. Plus because in the Coco version I always had trouble seeing whether the customers were turned around or not. Because of the dancing girls weren't there, but they turned around anyway. Just a bit, hey man. Yeah, it's known as tapper, or in some cases, was it root beer tapper, I think. I used to play this on the ZX Spectrum back in the day too. Oops. Yeah, but they're only pixelated dancing girls, Eric Jan. think I paid attention this time. Yes, I did. That's true too, Wen. Technically, you should find no bar open at the moment. At least not in our country. That was a stupid mistake. I get a lot further in this version than I got in, for instance, the Coco version. And that was lucky. Oh, I finished the level. Thankfully the supermarkets are still allowed to sell beer though, Erk-Jan. I know, I got unlucky with the barber. I wanted to get a haircut the week before the closure came in. But I had to postpone it with a week. Yeah, And that should be enough for this level, yeah. Okay, something went wrong there. Okay, this might well be my favorite Tapper version on a console or home system, let's put it that way. I'm doing a lot better than I expected, Aaron. I don't know if you ever saw me on the Coco version, but I did a lot less good at that one. Yeah, same with me, Wen. Restaurants and such I don't mind so much, and bars, because, you know, I can eat anywhere, but I really need a haircut. Ah, that was too late. Yeah, Odin, I've seen your look, I understand that. You go for a different look than some of us. Nice one, Ergan. No, this one first, because those are their quickest. Let's just say Odin has a longer beard than I do. Let's not take that risk anymore. I'm getting into trouble now, Aaron, as you can see. First this one. Oh, that was a mistake. That was cutting it close there. I don't think I will make it past this screen, but we'll see. I still have one more beer there up there, so I might. Wow. Like a Karen, eh? And that was one too many, yeah. Is that enough? Yes. Wow. I've never made this far in any version of Tapper. Ah. I never saw this level before, and I know it's in the original game too, I think, but... Thanks, Aaron. I am shocked how far I got in this one. This is something I've never been able to do in any version of Tapper, so this version seems to be the one that's most suitable for me. I'm just having a quick look. Okay, I'll go through the rest of the letters T. Exactly, Odin. Yeah, you saw me play on the ColecoVision, I think. Thank you. Yeah, this was interesting. Okay, what's this? Ah, okay, this is not a game. This looks like a variation on logo, but with graphics. Oh, I'm still bad at most games, Odin. Just not at all games. Okay, but Odin, that's because I've been playing it for a bit longer than you. Because you only started playing it yesterday, I think. Thanks, Erkan. I started playing it almost 2 weeks ago. Oops. We'll see. Thanks for the tip though, Aaron. I know that will be a problem with some games. Some have been adapted to standard control. I know. Laser overheated. Okay, so I have auto fire, but limited time. I have to let it cool down. Okay. Oops. No avoiding there, I guess. Ah, I suddenly realized that I can also move upward. I'm trying to remember what game this reminds me of. There is a Spectrum game that's similar, but it's even worse. In that way, that's really fast. This at least is still somewhat playable. Probably better with experience, but... I'll have another try at this. This was actually... Galaga is a different game again. Or Galaxian and then Galaga, of course, but... Yeah. I think... I'm not quite sure. Does Aaron or Curtis, does one of you know which year Galaga was from? I can't think of the title right now. It starts with a T. I know that because I'm in the T's now. But I'll check it after. What was it? Threshold. Threshold. Galaga was 81. Then it was before this, but I know I played Galaxian on this on the ColecoVision earlier this week. Thursday. I don't think there was a Galaga for the ColecoVision. At least I didn't. I don't have it. Let's put it that way. And my set is, as far as I know, pretty much complete. Galaga was, yes, as far as I seem to remember. Okay, Buck, that might be interesting. And hi, Buck, I saw you earlier, but you were lurking, I think, but... What's ColecoVision? Then I wonder if I have that in the modern game section, because there is a modern game section on here too. But that will come in a later stream. Yeah, you were lurking even when I wasn't online, I noticed that. No problem, of course, but nice to see you again. Yeah, this is my third stream in 4 days. That's not something I usually do, but... Okay, and then when, of course, comes out of lurk. Yeah, I deserved at least 1 or 2, I agree. When. Well, Curtis, I don't know if you know, but I'm in chat on 14 channels nowadays, full time. Doesn't mean I'm really there, but I am logged into chat on those. Including my own, of course. Well, I do appreciate that Buck stays in, yeah? Okay. Oops. Why, Odin, what would happen if you were a moderator? Oh, it's not something that anyone demands of me, but it's just something I tend to do, Odin. Can I shoot those two? Not from too close. Aaron, didn't you guys play a version of Time Pilot a while ago on something? Yeah, my Discord, by the way, we won't talk about. It's not as bad as with some. I know Wen's other moderator, when he found out that I had a Discord that we could use for some quick communication, he first had to remove one of the other Discords he was in because he had reached the maximum of 100. I checked earlier today and I have 33 open nowadays. And that's more than enough actually, but I also know that there will be more coming at some point, because Tomark the Barbarian. Not a name I know. Not a. I wonder if it's a known game under. Yeah, well, Odin. Okay, can I go somewhere? Ah, okay, I can jump through there. Okay, and then. Yeah, I'm counting my own 133. That has only been used by 3 people so far, including myself. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in this one. I'm not allowed to run into them. That was to be expected. Nope. Oh, I can jump higher than I expected. Okay. Okay, and now I got a sword. Can I do anything with that, or? Ah, okay. Well, not really my game, but less interesting than most. I have one bot on there, but one player tennis, okay. No, then what is it? How do I? Ah, this one, okay. Multiple buttons, always fun. Every game has their own idea of how they should be used. Well, computer can take its own name. Hi, Evander. How you doing, Evander? Nice to see you in. Okay, this looks a whole lot, be it with a bit more color, like what was that called on the Spectrum? Match point on the Spectrum. A game that I remember that the Amigos guys didn't like very much. Hangover, Amanda? You drinking? Never. Ah, out. Yeah, I did think you were much of a drinker, Amanda. Okay then, Erik-Jan. No drinking last night, or? Yeah, see, that's what I thought, Amanda. I've never heard you really talk about drinking a lot. I know you drink, I've drunk before, but not big time. Nowadays, Odin, correct. Okay, when? What are you gonna have? Oh, wait. Were you at visiting somewhere, or were you at a bar or something? Because that wouldn't be an option here nowadays. Ah, I was just wondering, because here every bar and everything is closed, so I wasn't sure how it was over there. At least you didn't have to go far to go home then. Crawling distance. Oh wow, here everything is still closed. They are actually extended that till at least February 9th now. But what Odin was referring to, yeah, I'm a bit of a lightweight these days, because ever since I had my gastric bypass, alcohol goes directly to the bowels, so that doesn't really make for a good drinker anymore. Cheap drunk though. Okay, we're getting more visitors. Hi Kristen. Been a while since you've been here. How you doing, Kristen? Oops. Doing good here. Thanks for asking, Kristen. Oops. Are you sure you didn't have a cocktail already, when? Okay, I'll play first to 2 games. So this is the final game. Oops. I should not have moved in there. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna lose this. Yeah. Ah, not a bad game. As I said, reminds me a lot of Match Point on the ZX Spectrum. Ah, and as Aaron mentioned, indeed, Turbo is not meant for standard control, but it looks like there has been a standard controller hack from 2010. so we're gonna be able to play it anyway. Skill level 1. Ah yeah, that's turbo, I remember it now. What button do we use? Okay, fire button for speed. Okay, how do I pass cars? Am I missing something? Other buttons maybe? Yeah, the question is which one? Ah, interesting. Down for a shift up. That's a weird one. But yeah, Aaron, someone made a hack so it works with a standard controller instead. Yeah, if you take it, put it like this, Curtis, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. I'm not a driver, so I didn't think of that. This plays quite well, actually, once you realize what you're doing. Goes a lot better now that I know what I'm doing. Now, of course, it's the lowest level. Because, once again, I never claim that I'm a good player, just that I like to play. Yeah, that would be interesting, Curtis. If that were the case, I would have to use. They would have to use the numeric keys, I guess. Well, it was nice of you to be here, Erkan, and I hope to see you again soon. Either here or in Wen's channel, or both, of course. My normal streams are on Thursday evening, by the way, at about 10 p.m. Our time. And you stay safe too. Have a good rest of the day, evening I should say, and yeah, hope to see you soon. Whoops. Oh yeah, sure, question to me twice. Okay, it's just me or is the whole graphics in this game quite impressive? It's simple, but it all works. Yeah, oops. Okay, I'm not gonna make it through this level, but... yeah, this is cool. Okay, that brings us to the last of our games. Tutankham. Select 1 to 6. Okay, does this work? Yeah. Oh boy. One of those games. Not yet. Okay, we got a left and a right fire button, and if I combine them, they actually do a bomb. Okay. But no, Kristen, I haven't played Old School Mario. I will at some point, because I will be going through a lot of different systems. Yeah, that's of course stupid, Frodo. But I have a key, so I should be able to get out. I play all kinds of different systems on here, and this is actually the first time I actually play a console really well. I played a few games for NES when I was playing other stuff, but normally I am more home computer guy, but I decided to go for a console for a change, and I enjoyed this one. Let's try this one more time. Oops, that was wrong. And yes, when you did hear an oops. But when it's fixing a drink, so I get away with it, I guess. Oh, this is allowed, but there is a counter. I mentioned that someone else we follow has a counter for their oopses. And when I mentioned that, I would probably need a lot more oopses than that person would. Oh, oops. And when tried to command them in here, but it didn't work. So I told her, well, feel free to add it if you want it. And I had expected her to add it, just not during that same stream. Now, I knew she would add it, Odin, just not that she would do it during the same stream. But I guess I deserve at least 2 oopses there, because there were a few blunders there. So only if it's avoidable death, I add. But yeah, that was my last game for the day. Next stream, which will probably be Thursday, but might also be that I have an extra one on Wednesday, because I have Thursday through Friday off. Thursday through Monday off. I will go on with the rest of the what is it? The U through Z, and I will have a look at the homebrew. Because there are quite a few homebrew games on here too, I saw. So that's what we will start with also. Next week. Yeah, I had a lot of fun this stream, guys, and I'm going to go away from the game. Thanks all for coming. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. And as I said, I will be back at least Thursday, but possibly even Wednesday sometime. Maybe after Wen streams. Depends a bit on what else is going on. And yeah, thanks again. I'm looking if there's anyone we can rate. Actually, there is. I can choose between 2. And I'm just checking how long they have been on to see if it makes sense to go to either of them. Just a quick check. He's been on for 2 hours. He should still be on. Okay, yeah, we are gonna rate Mr. Cola. I don't have a rate message. Feel free to say anything you want when you go on. Mr. Cola is a very good retro gamer. I didn't check what he is doing right now. Let me do a very quick check if I can see. Where is it? He is playing Neo Geo MVS on real hardware. Yes, he is, Curtis. Thanks once again all, and see you all soon, I hope.